It's the setting, nestled under dramatic limestone cliffs on the banks of the mighty Ohio River. It's the historic architecture, the picturesque downtown, the great neighborhoods. It's the business opportunities, and all the outdoor fun and adventure. It's the river itself, and of course, the rolling hills and a location that's an easy drive to several of America's major cities. But there's something more. Madison, Indiana is all of that. But mere description can't capture the essence of Madison, or its easy charm, or the progressive outlook of this quintessential small Midwestern city. Where did it all begin? Madison was founded in 1809 and was named after the fourth president, James Madison. For most of its history, it has served as a major transportation hub. In the early days, it was a major Ohio river port, rivaling places like Cincinnati for river dominance in the Indiana, Kentucky, and Ohio region. The port was also a way to travel down the Ohio River to reach the connecting Mississippi River in the Gulf of Mexico. Madison's port was very popular for trading and transportation, which allowed the city to grow significantly. By the 1840s, railroads were on the rise, and the Madison and Indiana Railroad allowed trading between the cities to be easier than ever. The Madison Railroad Incline, which transported goods from the Ohio River up at nearly 6% grade, was the steepest non-cog railroad in the country and was served by the Reuben Wells, an engine specifically built for the incline that now resides in the Indianapolis Children's Museum. All of these methods of transportation converging on Madison significantly impacted the way Madison grew, and Madison thrived with major industries such as milling, boat building, pork, and ironwork. As a result of this, Madison became a very wealthy city, which led to decades of prosperity and amazing homes in varied styles of architecture. During the American Civil War, Madison was utilized as a supply depot for the Union, and wealthy banker and Madison resident J.F.D. Lanier provided funding to keep the state of Indiana from going bankrupt. Madison's location on the Ohio River, across from Kentucky, also made it instrumental as a link to the Underground Railroad. Numerous homes and churches in the Georgetown district of downtown were part of the Underground Railroad and helped thousands of slaves escape to freedom in the North. In the early to mid-1900s, the use of highways and interstates became more prominent over boats and railroads, and Madison's role in trade and commerce decreased as those roads went around the community and not through it. Madison's industry in the mid-1900s was centered around a coal-fired power plant on the riverfront in the 55,000-acre Jefferson Proving Ground for the U.S. Army on the hilltop, which researched and tested munitions for war. In other words, it was far from robust. However, Madison's relatively short economic misfortunes would become its destiny, as much of Madison's historic architecture was protected from the mid-century impulse to tear down and build new by residents who worked to protect it. Rather than downtown, the mid-century suburban spread happened on Madison's hilltop, which is today home to all the modern amenities of shopping, restaurants, and suburban neighborhoods. Madison's quaint Americana feel, even in the mid-1900s, led to be featured in a 1945 American propaganda film called The Town, which was made to portray the, quote, model American town where citizens embodied American ideals and values. But that wasn't Madison's only brush with fame. Some Came Running, starring Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Shirley MacLaine, was filmed in Madison in 1958 and brought Hollywood to Main Street. The most recent opportunity for Madison on the big screen was in 1999, when filming for the movie Madison took place. The film starred Jim Caviezel and Jake Lloyd and highlighted the Madison Hydroplanes team's quest for the 1971 gold up to save their boat and the community. Today, Madison is a bustling community of nearly 13,000 people, spread between a hilltop with modern amenities of shopping, dining, and schools, and the downtown historic district, which at 133 blocks is the largest downtown National Historic Landmark District in the United States. The Hilltop area is home to numerous world-class manufacturing facilities, such as Grody Industries, which makes lighting for vehicles, and VSG, which makes automotive lifts, and many other small businesses and manufacturers. The Hilltop area also has numerous park facilities that promote an excellent quality of life, including Johnson Lake, Rucker Sports Complex, and the 18-hole Sunrise Golf Course. Hanover College, founded in 1827, is the oldest private college in Indiana and sits just outside Madison. The college boasts alumni such as actor Woody Harrelson, Vice President Mike Pence, and Indiana Governor Eric Holcomb. Hanover's picturesque campus includes numerous hiking trails and features the only place where you can see 3 bends in the Ohio River. Downtown Madison, by contrast, sits in the Ohio River Valley and features excellently maintained architectural styles from the last 2 centuries. The Lanier Mansion and the Shrewsbury Windle Home have been recognized as the best preserved Greek Revival-style homes in the United States. The heartbeat of downtown is, without question, the mile-long Main Street, featuring over 100 unique retail businesses and restaurants, antique malls, cafes with sidewalk dining, wineries, and boutiques with items for everyone. Art galleries and original murals and works of art dot the downtown area, which is recognized as one of just a handful of Indiana arts and cultural districts. One of the largest, most recognized pieces of public art in downtown is the Broadway Fountain, nestled in the heart of downtown. It is one of just 4 fountains like it in the world, and the area surrounding it is host to Indiana's oldest farmers market, which runs year-round on Saturday mornings. In the 1970s, Main Street was one of 4 pilot programs for the National Main Street Program, and because of the last 5 decades of work, in 2024, Madison was named a Great American Main Street by the National Main Street America organization. Madison's location along the Ohio River makes it a great place for scenic views and opportunities for recreation and outdoor fun. Take a stroll on Madison's mile-long riverfront, or sit on a bench and watch the barges go by. You might even catch a steamboat bringing passengers to Madison to visit for the day. Or take a hike at Clifty Falls State Park, where you can see 4 waterfalls over 60 feet high and hike the rugged canyons before staying the night at the campground or Clifty Inn and the Falls restaurant. Nearby, Big Oaks National Refuge also boasts opportunities for fishing, hunting, birdwatching, and numerous other activities on the old Jefferson Proving Grounds site just north of Madison. During the summer months, cool down at the newly renovated Crystal Beach Aquatic Park, featuring a zero-entry pool, laps for swimming, diving boards, slides, a splash zone, a lazy river, and so much more. For tours of the area, stop by the Visitor Center to grab some walking tours that give an in-depth look at the history of Madison's churches, industry, 6 volunteer fire companies, or history in the movies. Get some adrenaline pumping on the Serpent of 62. With 1,000 curves and 100 miles, this trail, along with 4 others, can be enjoyed at a challenging or leisurely pace on Reverie Road's Madison's Motor Trail. Or call the Visitor Center to find out how to schedule a trolley tour or carriage ride. Or rent a golf cart at Acre Alley Carts and tour Madison at your own pace and leisure. Madison is a golf cart-friendly community. Madison is also recognized as Indiana's Music City, and as such, there's no shortage of music here, whether you're looking for live music on a Friday or Saturday at one of our restaurants, or enjoying national touring acts at the Rooster Tail Music Festival that happens alongside the Regatta Hydroplane races in July, or the Madison Riverfest Barbecue Festival in August. In the month of September, Madison holds the Chautauqua Festival of the Arts, where you can spend a weekend exploring the variety of fine artisan and craft booths set up along the shaded streets around the Lanier Mansion. As December rolls around, the entire community transforms into Merry Madison as downtown is decorated to celebrate the season. Enjoy the Nights Before Christmas candlelight tour of homes, which allows the public to tour some of the most beautiful private homes in town, all decorated for the season. Madison's quality of life and opportunities for fun and leisure for visitors and residents alike is extraordinary, and led it to being named USA Today's Best Small Town in the Midwest. And while awards and recognitions are extraordinary, and weekends of festivals, shopping, and dining are fantastic, those things still fail to capture what makes Madison special. It's not about all of the things to do or places to visit. The magic of Madison is the people, the nostalgia, and the good feeling you get when you're here. Madison, Indiana, whether you plan to stay a weekend or a lifetime, we think you'll be very happy here too.